Okay, so hi, how's it going?
Hello. Going
That's
good. What about you?
It's going okay, I suppose. I just ate an entire pizza by myself, and as we know, lactose intolerance runs in this community. So,
I know you're
literally ready to shit my brains out. That was so evil.
Well, that's because I just know, man. When you gotta go take a shit, you gotta go take a fucking shit, man.
Exactly. It's just you can't just suckle it back up. You know what I mean? It just when it happens, it happens. Speaking of when things happen, this has nothing to do with it. Today's topic is about philosophical questions that make you think. What?
So excited.
I know. I've been thinking about these like forever, and I love talking about these kinds of questions because everybody always has like so many different answers, and it's wonky. You know what I mean?
I'm scared mine's gonna be wrong and incorrect, and then guess
You
what?
can't have a wrong answer.
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you. And then look, and then we suddenly get famous, and then I get canceled.
You get canceled for having a wrong answer to a question.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Twitter.
They're just gonna beat the shit out of you. It's fine.
They're gonna like my IP address and everything. They're gonna dox me.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Before we get into the philosophical questions, okay. So earlier, before we decided to record and everything, I was watching Schlatt's stream, and he was doing like a cookie tier list, right? And okay, what are your opinions on the chocolate chip cookies, like Chips Ahoy, the chewy ones?
Oh, the chewy ones? They're my favorite.
Oh.
Chewy over the crispy ones like all the time, man.
Okay.
When I go toothless, I'm gonna be so happy because then I won't have any choice but to eat the chewy ones.
That's true. That's true. Pretty much. Everybody, okay, because like obviously people did not like his opinion on it, and he said it was.
What was his opinion?
Tier cookie. It was an F tier cookie.
What?
The Chips Ahoy chewy kind is an F tier cookie.
Seriously?
Yes, and unfortunately,
what a little brat.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Go home.
Look, and here is my reason why, okay? I do not like the chocolate chip chewy kind because, okay, it ain't a cookie. It's weird, all right? It feels like I'm chewing, like, taffy, but, like, not the good taffy. And also, it just tastes kind of shit. I don't like the texture. I want it to be crispy. I want it crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle. Not a rubber ball in my mouth that I'm trying to chew constantly and swallow down while
you're not gonna oh my god, hold on.
Hello? Are there children?
There was a child at one point, yes. I haven't had Chips Ahoy chewy cookies in a very long time, but last time I ate them, they were like really good. And I don't remember them being completely like chewy, like little gumballs in my mouth.
Oh yeah, that's Now I will say the like just regular Chips Ahoy, they're kind of sandy, but not in the good kind of sandy way.
I don't really like sandy cookies. I don't like. They're just so dry.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like the Sahara Desert in my mouth after I eat those fucking things. They're cursed. They're cursed.
Those questions.
Those questions. Okay, so these were like, I made 12 questions yesterday, and some of them are kind of related to each other. Some of them might not even make sense. I don't know. I was kind of just thinking. For my first one, it kind of like doesn't. I don't know. It's not No, it's not really a I can't say the word. I'm gonna skip
Okay.
to something that doesn't have to do specifically about myself. Okay, number 4. What happens to us when we die, and which, if any, religion was correct? I would love to know this. Like, is there any science behind like what happens to like any of us when we die, or is it just boom, darkness? Do we even know that we died?
That is, wow. Now I'm really thinking. I like to think of it like this way. I like to think that, we die, of course.
Yeah.
We're in the void just for a little bit. What if we have our own personal fucking limbos and we live them out?
Limbos?
Yep. Like, okay. Bear with me here. Some people, it could be, well, technically limbos are kind of hellish. So if you've been like kind of horrendous, then,
Wait, did you say limos like the car or limbos like the game with the stick?
Limbos. Limbo.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Limbo with the stick. Okay.
Okay. With Ghostbur, right? His limbo is where he is in a train station, right? All the time.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
no. That was Wilbur's, I think. Ghostbur's is he's in a room, it's pitch black and everything, right? But on the wall there's like these little lights of the people that like still think of him and stuff like that. And
yeah,
slowly over time they all dimmed out. And the only one that's still kind of around right now is like Tommy's, but like even that is kind of like getting like a little dim and stuff. So like so he's been watching people just forget about him.
That is so sad. Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Yeah.
Man, that was sad.
Limbos.
Oh my god.
I like to think that we live our own limbo.
Yeah, maybe. Also, like, what if, like, possibly, like, whatever religion you follow is what happens when you die? Like, Christians have, like, their Jesus, and that way everybody's, like, they're, like, right about whatever. And then little old atheists are like, oh, I was right. Now I live in the void. Splendid. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I would be in the void.
I guess so. My next question is kind of a broad thing. Like, it's, what does anything in life mean? I don't know how to, like, simplify that. I guess you can go in any kind of direction you want with this one, and I'll kind of, like, bounce off of you.
So what does life mean?
Yeah, what does anything in life mean? Not specifically life, but just anything that is a part of your life. What does life as a whole mean?
Change. Nothing's permanent.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Is it like a lesson learning thing, or is it like just like, what do you mean by that? Just
I guess that stuff doesn't really, okay, I'm trying to think. Nothing is
no permanence.
All right, everything's changing constantly. All right, whether you like it or not, nothing's going to stay the same. And some of that can be, lesson learning, and others can't. This is why objects are kind of like, you shouldn't care about objects as much, because they can be thrown out like that in a sense. Right? As much as people matter, but then also people, you shouldn't get butthurt over like if someone doesn't like you and shit. Like if they like, don't worry about what other people think in that sense. Be yourself, be like the best of you, kind of in a sense. So live while you can, make the most out of it, and don't give a shit.
That is definitely not the direction I was expecting this to go. But that's okay.
A famous saying. famous saying, you live once, live it to the fullest. You're here for a
Right.
good time, not a long time.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my next question. Can we really know everything? Like everything. Can we really know that?
No.
No.
Not-
I don't think so either. There's people who think we can. And I don't even know what points they're trying to make. Like they're like whatever everything is to you, blah blah blah. That doesn't mean everything. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like there's no way that it ain't possible. Shit's always
It's not possible because there's things we haven't even discovered yet. So how are you going to know it if we haven't even like discovered it as human beings?
exactly.
There. My next question. Do aliens exist? Now this is an obvious one, and I can go on for ages about this.
Or we definitely are not alone. I will say that. There
Hold
is
on.
something.
Sorry, can I just say something?
Oh, of course. While I, viciously chomp on these mints.
Go ahead. Okay. I don't believe in like the CGI aliens who are like, oh, we're gonna pick apart your brains, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Ooh, ET, we have ugly fingers and big heads. No,
ET,
not
golden
that.
finger.
Exactly. I don't believe in that stuff. But to think out of the entire universe when we are just a speck of dust in our own galaxy, pretty much, to think we are the only form of life anywhere is the most ignorant thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Like, I don't know. It
You
just
know, I-
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. By the way, I'm sorry if you have been here. Like, if you hear like popping in the background, that's because I've been like breaking them into small pieces.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll cope with it. Do you have anything to add to the alien question?
No, not at
Okay.
all.
So my next question doesn't really make sense, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So the question is, what is consciousness? Consciousness. I can't say the word.
Consciousness.
Yeah, that.
Um,
What is it?
I'm trying to open this fucking mint. Anyway, consciousness. I don't know, cause like how you'll hear people be like, unconscious, which is when you're knocked out, right?
Right.
Like you have no sense in yourself. You're just gone. You're out.
Yeah,
So-
you're just not there.
Being alive, but also like you're something about like your mind, like I guess you're constantly running.
I wonder if it has to do with like a specific part of the brain, which I'm sure it does, and I'm just being an idiot. But like there's just like one specific part that if it's just like gone and you're like brain dead or like in a coma and it like shuts down for a little bit, I wonder if that has to do with it. But
I feel like business linked to the little voice in my head.
exactly. Also, but like in comas, sometimes people can hear people talking to them. You know what I mean? So are they conscious? Technically, because they can still hear and like their surroundings and stuff.
I would think they are. It's just that part is like maybe there's something up with like the brain that just can't wake them up.
I guess that would make sense.
Maybe they're semi-conscious.
Yeah, that would make sense actually, because when you go into like a induced coma, like I don't know, it's because you suffered severe like brain injury or something like that. Well, not always, but usually it's some sort of trauma to the brain. Like I don't know, got hit in the head really hard, boom, coma, gone, absolutely out like a light. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, my next question. How do we know that living isn't just some elaborate dream? How do we know that everything around us actually exists and that we're not just like imagining it, and this is not just some like elaborate dream that we'll never wake up from? or when we do, we just won't realize it because we'll be a baby again. And then it's like that, like it's a cycle of life or something. I don't know.
I guess we can feel things on, like this light these Christmas lights that I'm touching, they hold heat and they are quite literally burning my finger. Anyway, I don't know, like if I'm able to touch stuff and feel stuff and like the heat and the cold, I feel like that's real.
Are you able to like do that in your dreams though? Like
not as
you
many
can't
dreams
feel things?
No. However, when I am doing one of my falling off the cliff dreams, that's kind of different because then you feel your heart go like, pow, 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 pow. And I'm like,
yeah, I have no idea how that happens. It's just so weird sometimes.
Oh,
like,
you got
why
me
is it specifically falling? Why can we feel that?
I've had a volcano one.
You felt a volcano one, girl?
Well, no, I didn't feel like the heat, but I, like the fall. The fall was there, and I saw. I was like, oh my god.
Every time I have one of those falling dreams, it's usually somebody pushing me off like a cliff or something, and it's really scary. How could you?
I had a really bad one at my dad's. It was.
Oh, really?
Actually, I had a really bad one, and I can't remember what caused me to fall or whatever, but that one was awful. That was a really bad one because I really just shot out of my bed. Like I was sitting up fully.
Really?
And and I was like, I was on shit pants level. I was that fucking like terrified, and I was like, what in God's green earth just fucking happened? So that was a really bad one.
That sounds not great. I do not like that.
They happen kind of usually, I think, when I'm stressed or like something like that's really like bothering me happens. That's when I get them.
That actually makes sense because a lot of your dreams have to do with what's going on in like your mind, because your mind's putting on a little like commercial break or something while you sleep. Yeah. So it's obviously going to reflect what's going on in like your brain right at that moment.
Yeah, I had one about hash browns once. I don't know why or how.
I don't know. One time I had a dream that I was chasing like these twins from Gravity Falls, except they weren't actually like main characters in Gravity Falls. They just had like the Gravity Falls look. And me and my friend were just chasing them and trying to get like, I think like this weird mushroom thing. And it was like a board game. We were on a board game and it doesn't make sense, but I think about it a lot.
Wait, oh my god, I think I've told you this one before, but I can't remember. I had one of Quackity. I was in the store. I was like in the store wearing like the merch that I bought from him, right?
Oh yeah, you did.
And he came up to me. It was like, your merch is ugly. And I'm like, what do you mean? This is my outfit. And I'm like, this is your shit. What do you mean?
That's probably why it looks like garbage. Oh,
I was not thinking. It was so weird.
That is weird. I do not like that.
And then I took a picture of him. And then I woke up and I was like, what the hell happened?
What in God's green earth is going on here?
God's green earth is happening here.
Oh, gotta let the cat out. I have like one last question that I wrote down, and then I'll find like a list if we have more time. I don't know how much time we actually have, but
well, the thing hasn't came up yet, so I think we have plenty of time.
I'm sure we do. Okay, so my last question that I came up with is, and this is actually my favorite one because I like to think about it a lot, and it actually kind of freaks me out a little bit. But is there actually like random chance in life, or has the universe already decided all of our decisions for us? Like, is there such a thing as chance, or is everything already planned out before we even exist?
I think we have random chance, honestly.
I don't know, because like sometimes I think about it too much and I'm like, oh, but the universe wants me to do this, but so I'm gonna actually do the opposite. Oh wait, but the universe wants me to do that, so maybe I'll just go back to the original plan.
Actually, parts where it is like that. I think it's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
There is random chance, but there also is like a set like you should do this kind of thing.
It made me think about this book actually that I read, and it was the worst book I've ever read. But it was what? Oh, what? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, there was like a weird, I don't know, but it's called They Both Died at the End. What?
Was it a squeaky nose that went ee?
Yeah, because I like accidentally swiped and I had to like, it was like the press to talk thing at it was just weird. I don't know. However, I did read that book, and like they like were told like 24 hours beforehand that they were going to like die that day, and they were like, oh no, and so they tried to avoid it, but then like by random chance, but it was actually planned out, boom, they passed away. And it just like reminded me of that a little bit, but also like I don't know if this is weird or not, but I used to get like flashbacks to like, not flashbacks, but like I guess fast forward to the future. Like I would think of something and then it would actually happen.
I've had that shit happen to me so many fucking times, and it always drives me a little insane.
There was this one time that happened, and like I was just sitting, I don't know, it was like in second grade. It was early second grade. I was sitting and doing my work, and then suddenly in my head I like saw like this like random like this random screen or like recap of a girl like on the edge of a bed just sliding across the wall and singing, and she had braids in her hair. There was a little boy too sitting or standing a little farther away. However, a month later, like a month and a half later, I guess, I went into music class and we sat down and we had to watch the Hansel and Gretel musical thing because we were doing like Hansel and Gretel stuff. And I swear to God, it was the same exact scene that she played. She, like, I was so dismayed. I was like, what? I've seen this before. And I got major deja vu, but that's because I had already seen it in my head and I predicted this. Was the universe trying to tell me I was going to see this, or?
I haven't had like a lot of deja vu episodes as of recently, but oh my God, I remember having them constantly and just sitting there like, I feel like I've been through this before. And
exactly. I used to have them so much as a kid.
They drive me fucking insane. Do you want to? Okay, mine isn't as I guess Hansel and Gretel. Mine is not Hansel. Okay, so with YouTube, right? All right, so I'm doing my thing, and I was just thinking, I was just like, you know what if they make like a puns YouTubes, right? And I have like a TikTok. I TikTok this shit. All right, I was set on this motherfucking fact. I was like, Puns is gonna come out with a YouTubes, and then Sam's gonna come out with one, and then Boomer's gonna come out with one, and well, I was fucking right, and
in that order.
Yeah, literally in that order. Puns, Sam, Boomer.
Wow. You're psychic.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
Boo's elderly. Boo's so elderly. So funny.
Stop!
Let me tell you, okay? The text behind that, right? Boo was sitting down with me on my bed. But, I was looking at Boo, and she just looked so elderly.
She looked old.
Yes, like I don't know. It was just like the vibe, and like.
Did she look scruffily?
Well, no. It was just how her face was, and like how she was also just kind of breathing a little weird, and also frightened, which is elderly kitty things.
That is so sad.
And I'm like over here, just like trying to keep it together or not scare her off.
Stare off your cat just to have a
Yes.
standoff.
She was being like skittish. I don't know why. I was like, boo, what's wrong, man? I ain't gonna hurt you. Like, calm down. Smell the
Maybe
finger.
she's seeing stuff. Poltergeist.
She's
I don't know.
elderly. I was like, smell the finger, pet the cat. Like, you know, just like, boo, I'm not hurt you.
I do not like that Sim I am.
Fuck,
Anyways. Those are all the questions I have. Do you have any questions? Or do you want me to read off this list?
To be honest, I did not even prepare a list. You were like, I got questions. And I was like, okay. And then here we are.
Okay, well, I have a list. Another one. So, yay.
Oh my god, so exciting.
I know. Okay, let me go look at this list.
Oh my god, wait. Okay. While you do that, I'm going to tell you about something I came across on like YouTube, right?
I can't listen and read, so I'll just listen.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so pretty much, I have to find it. I was just, so like, I think it was like, it's like an every year type thing. I can't remember, but like Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart will get together and like, will like commentate on stuff that went viral this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's this one segment is just fucking stuck on my brain. And it's where it's like these two white boys in a pool. They're just like, and
What?
just, like I can't make this shit up. I don't even know how to describe it to you. But they're just sitting in this pool. They're like tatted up and everything, right? I'm gonna
Yep.
send you the link. So if you want to look at it later, you can. It's like at 2:15. They're just in there. And they're singing. I mean, I won't lie. They kind of have vocals. It is just the most fucking hilarious thing to me. I'm sorry. If you're going to sit there in this pool, and, yeah.
Absolutely tatted and start bellowing out.
And they got like, I don't even know how to describe it. Their hair is not supposed to be the hair that they have.
They've got like the customized Lego hair kind of going on.
Yes, man. Anyway, pretty much the one part, and it's just one of them is singing. It's just like, I'm an island boy, and I just can't get that shit out of my head. It is awful. I also have another thing stuck in my head. Rombo has been fucking gone. All right, and it's on Twitter, everyone's just going mentally insane every single day. And he saw, all right, he even called us out. But like, there's a copy.
Where is he going?
He's just taking a break.
No.
Yeah. And like, there's a copy pasta, and it's just like every ran second I go, and every ran minute I go ran sane, and just everything's like starting with ran at the beginning.
Oh my god. No.
And now I'll picture us Tim is up with their names.
I don't think I can do this anymore. Okay, I have a question. Would you kill 10 people to save 100?
What the hell's the 100 in? Like, what's wrong with the 100?
They need to be saved.
Well, where they at?
I don't know. The only way to save them is to kill 10 people.
Well, I don't know them.
So would you kill 10 of them to save 100? That's only 90 survivors. Well, actually, wait, what? No. There's 110 people total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's like fine. 100's more than 10.
Yes, but part of me is just like, well, you know, I don't know these people, so all of them could just go. It's just 110 people.
Well, I was also thinking, like, also I could just, mind my business and not have any part in it, because what legal precautions would I be facing? Somebody else can do, like, the 100 people saving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just gonna stand by
Yeah. I guess to be morally correct, I'll go and kill the 10 people, I guess.
Is that morally correct though? Because these are 10 strangers, hypothetically.
Nope, but you're causing me to kill somebody, so I'm gonna do it one way or the other, whether you like it or not. By the way, the timer's up.
Oh, really?
I
Like-
think we have enough time for a question.
Wait, how many more minutes do we have left?
Like 9 minutes and minus 20 seconds.
Oh, that's fine. If everybody spoke their minds, do you think that this world would be a better place? No. I feel like
No.
we'd definitely be a lot more honest with each other, though, and we'd have a lot more trust.
Yes, but also I could see a lot of deaths happening. There would be a lot of blood.
I mean, like, liars would just be, like, gone. I'd feel like a lot more people would be trusting of one another because they don't have to worry about, people lying to them. But
Yeah.
I don't think the world's going to be a better place. If anything, it would be a worse place because people are going to, say what's on their mind instead of keeping it to themselves.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I feel like there would be a lot of fire. Like California.
A lot of arson.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. God. Can spirituality... Oh, sorry.
Spirituality? Go on.
Oh. Can spirituality make you a happy person? Absolutely. Spirituality is what brings people joy. It is...
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
What is what?
Like Jesus God or like...
Spirituality?
Yes.
Literally anything. Like, like people, like, just any kind of religion or, like, religious activities. Pagan, Wiccan, like witchcraft in general, or just, any religion.
Anyways, yes. A lot of people love cults.
Connecting with, like, your inner self and, like, not thinking you're gonna become, like, a lump of fungus when you pass away. You know what I mean?
That's one way to go out, and that's probably one of the best ways to go out.
Don't become a lump of fungus.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough. Trying to see. These are all really bad questions. Does an ideal government exist? No. Because everybody's... What?
Does who now?
Does an ideal government exist? Absolutely not. Somebody's always going to be unhappy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So we're never going to get
so many of them.
Exactly. It's so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see.
Get out of the wrapper.
If lying is wrong, are white lies okay?
What are white lies again? Like...
Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna ask you the same thing. Like, what do you mean by this? White lies.
Just tell you my whole thing about lying in general, right?
I like lying. It's funny.
There comes a time when it is really needed. And
right.
Can be like in very dire situations, like maybe like if you're like in like an abusive situation maybe, or like anything
okay.
bad.
White lies are just little lies, small lies that people tell to avoid hurting other people's feelings, like, oh, sorry, I missed the party because my phone died or something like that, when reality is you just didn't want to go.
Yeah, depends on the person. Some people are really understanding, that you don't have to do that. And then there's others who will go literally fucking berserk.
Yeah. Like,
So, and
what?
then the person,
I'm not at the top of your priorities, you little whore.
yeah.
Ugh, God,
Like,
I can't.
you.
What?
I have never told you a single lie.
Really?
Maybe earlier, but not now. Like,
Oh,
way earlier. Like, I'm talking like elementary school type beat.
fair enough. Honestly, I appreciate that. I don't lie to you either. I lie to my friends a lot though in school, but it's like funny lies. Like, I'm colorblind. My dad works at like Purina. You know what I mean?
Oh,
He cans the cat food by hand. You know?
mhm.
Yeah.
I think
little
we'll
things like that.
go to question, and then we'll be good.
One more question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we the biggest threat to humanity?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What else would it be? Natural disasters? Ugh. No, we are hurting ourselves at this point.
Oh yeah, 100%. Literally, look at the pollution that we have been creating for this whole motherfucking time.
You know, I remember reading something about, you know how like COVID made everybody stay inside?
Mm-hmm.
Like there were species that were actually like recovering because of it and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
which was really exciting to see. I was like, what? That's crazy.
But also, I feel like, in a sense, I think like more people, especially like with our generation, kind of are like becoming like more self-aware in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're definitely caring a lot more than our past generations have.
Oh yeah.
And I
100%.
think that we can definitely we can try to fix what they've caused.
Yes. There's like one good thing with Twitter, and that is how some people will go out of their way and educate others. And so that we know more and all that kind of stuff, which is really
It's true. Our generation's good for that. We are trying our best to educate everyone around us and to make them, aware of the issues that our past generations have caused. So I do like that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Good times.
sometimes.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes.
I
Until you get into a Twitter argument.
don't have any modeling programs to do
I
that.
have never gotten into one of those, and I plan to never.
Me either, but my friend has, and it was so funny to look at. I forget what it was about. It was about like Ariana Grande.
Oh,
That's great.
I don't know. I just don't got time to fight with people like that. I got other
Anyways,
shit.
there's just no time.
Well, we're coming to a close.
It seems as though we are coming to an end. What?
It's time to cry.
No. I hate crying.
Wait. I don't think I'll have enough time, but actually, no, we'll get copyright strikes. Never mind. I'll keep it to myself.
Okay.
I'll just sing Falling, Dreaming.
Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted. God.
No, I don't sound like Kanye West. Even though I
You might.
wanna cry your name.
That sounds a lot like Kanye West to me.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa, okay. Calm down.
You're making fun of me. What if I want to be actually, I do not want to be Kanye.
I'm telling you, you sound like Kanye West.
Oh, sorry. I just can't fucking hear. Thanks. Appreciate it.
We're so ready to, like,
I
Kanye.
just-
Ugh.
Okay, let's end this. Sorry.
Goodbye.